Hello guys, good morning from Dhaka, Bangladesh. Welcome back to the channel. Welcome back to Noisy City. Usually it's noisy throughout the year. And I start on this note because you're going to hear a lot of noises. One is this side, one building, straight ahead of us, there's one building. And this side, there's another building. They're just started working and making huge noise in the weekend. Happy weekend, I wish I could say, but Friday is a weekend. Absolutely, they don't give any break. So yeah, you hear, and they just don't care for people's privacy or noise. Like here in the city, we don't get any of those humanity or anything. So wherever you go, we make huge noise and disturb other people. This is what's wrong with us. So if you've been to Bangladesh, then only you'll know India, Bangladesh. Then only you know the noise level. Really bad noise pollution. So among this, I will try to do the review that I want to do yesterday. A tribute video to one of my favorite fragrances called Prada Amber Purom, which got discontinued, I think, a couple of years back. And I heard the news, and I was looking for a bottle, like full or partial, like almost full, because my other bottle that I've been using, this was my fourth bottle, the new one. This is my third bottle, which is about to be finished. So I used to use it gingerly, and I'll tell you stories. I have already said this in my reviews. Just want to pay tribute to one of the fragrances I love so much, one of my signature scents, and why this is great, one of the greats of all time. I'll tell you. So there's another version of this which also got discontinued, I heard, which is called Prada Amber Intense, which is also cold weather fragrance. Now I think it's 15 degrees, even the sun is coming up, but in the morning it was 13 degrees, which is very cold. Now time is around 10 a.m. and I will not talk about this. I'll talk about Prada Amber, which I love a lot, and I'll compare it a little bit with another fragrance that I compared it before. So first thing, Prada Amber Puro. When I bought this for the first time, it was like I think $55 or 60. Okay, not very expensive. I came to Bangladesh; it was being sold for as low as $45 for a tester, and I found this fragrance through one sample. I'll tell you a story. This is a storytelling time. In Malaysia, there was a time I bought Chanel perfumes, and then I bought like Bulgari, something from Bulgari, and then the sales assistant, she gave me very nice. She gave me like 6, 7 samples of Prada, and then some other fragrances, Ultra Male, Lamal, something, So sorry, when I got the sample, it was like a dab sample, and I saw the juice color in the sample, and I was like absolutely in love with it. So when I poured it on my skin, oh, I had also Angel Man. So those two fragrances, immediately I fell in love with those samples. I really wanted to get those, and I got Prada Amber first. Okay, and this fragrance was instant love because how luxurious it smelled. So back in the days, people call this the best soapy and most luxurious bar of soap in a 5 or 6 star hotel, and exactly that's what it smells like. There's a little bit of a, I would say, combination of, let's say, fougere, like maybe there's lavender and there's hint of spices. It really is spicy, masculine, soapy, and also very amber-like. So there's no fragrance I found in the game which is as good as this for soapiness when it comes down to cleanliness and longevity-wise beast mode. So there is another news that I heard that this one got discontinued, but the last batches they produced were not this juice color. It came with a gray juice color. I am pretty positive. I never seen anything like that in my journey in any of the shops. Perhaps those are fakes, but if you could comment, maybe you could tell me if it's right or wrong information. And I never found anything bad performing from Prada Amber line. Okay, this is a great performing fragrance. 7 to 8 hours projects, people can smell you. It's pretty, it holds up pretty good. So when I bought this, and I know because the uniqueness, this one, Sique Reveal, Salvatore Ferragamo Vomo, fragrances like those, or something like Isimiaque Noir Ambre. Yeah, you can enjoy the surrounding sounds if you didn't ask for it. This what I was trying to say. And then there's another fragrance that I love a lot. It's Bentley for Man Intense. Those are like my absolute signature scents. So this one I used it, like I don't do office. I'm not an office person, but this is perfect for office people. And nowadays it's gone. It makes me so sad. Now it's going from over $100, $120 in Bangladesh if you want to buy retail. The tester is going to be a little bit cheaper, but it got more expensive than before. Discontinuation, that's what happens. So if you look for a bottle, it's better you buy a bottle now and keep it, because even if you did not like it or did not understand it, later you'll not find it. This is one of the best releases of all time. I'm telling you, Cartier Declaration d'un Soir, Men in Black, Midnight in Paris, These fragrances are top-notch fragrances. If you never tried them, you should keep them in your collection. Terre d'Hermes, you know. So this one is in my top 10 of all-time designer fragrances, and such an elegant, up class and rich smelling fragrance that sometimes you cannot get in a niche fragrance also. Okay. And the bottle design, let me just give you once again that metal plate. It gives all the notes breakdown, where it's from, where they resource their um, ingredients from, and the side atomizer looks great, the juice color, and it sprays like laser. That's what I heard in one review of Mark. And this bottle is just stunning to look at, through and through. Every single thing about this fragrance is a masterpiece. Okay. So I want to put a tribute, but I wish I was in a nicer place. It's a nice place in early morning, but anyway, I cannot do anything. I'm sorry about this, guys. But if you could hear so much noise, I'm sorry about that. But Prada Amber Purom, um, it's just a masculine fragrance. And sometimes nowadays, people who are new in the game after 2017 or 20, you join, you guys know Prada L'Homme to be the nice office fragrance, like fresh, clean iris. First time I saw this, it was released, I actually laughed. Like Dior Sauvage and Prada L'Homme seemed like very brainless release, because this one smelled too simple for a fragrance like Dior Sauvage. I mean, like, I did not see it was the purpose of this. It's a clean, fresh scent, but didn't do anything for me, and I felt very soft. Later on, I fell in love with it, and I just like it. But at first, I felt this grip was not nice. The bottle didn't look very premium. So there are other lines like Prada Luna Rosa, that line, and then they also have Prada's Iris. Like those the up class bottles. So for me, Prada, every single line is nice, but the absolute best was always, even if I cannot compare Prada L'Homme to Prada Amber, this is like a big daddy. This is like the legend. If you think of like a real OG Superman, I'll tell you a comparison. I do love not Superman, Spider-Man. I did love Toby, Maguire. He is my most favorite Spider-Man of all time. Like, he is the best actor. He has the persona. Him and Leonardo DiCaprio, they are best friends. I think they came out in the same year for movies. They are like same batch. But later on, when I watched Spider-Man, none of them really. Yeah, the other guys, they're okay. The second Spider-Man was okay, but Toby was Toby. For me, those who love that generation, that time, for me, that's the best Spidey experience. This is that, like, Toby Maguire for me in Prada game. Nothing beats this. So different people do have different choices. Like different likings. But I'll tell you one thing, like, for me, I absolutely respect what you love. Even the upper class Prada line, if you love, it's okay. But Prada Amber is a fragrance. If you never tried it, do try it. You'll absolutely love this fragrance. Okay, such a masculine, fresh, clean, soapy, spicy amber fragrance. So just want to leave you a tribute. So later you understand. Like, if you miss out on this, you're missing out on something great. And last thing I'll say, like, didn't want to talk about it, but Prada Amber Intense, it was more darker, and it's similar to Tom Ford, maybe Tom Ford Noir, or Tom Ford Man, one of these. And I found this to be a better fragrance than Tom Ford for pricing, presentation, and longevity as well. Spicy, black soap kind of smell. Both these fragrances, man, amazing. The Prada Amber is good for all year round, summer, winter, but Amber Intense is good for winter, cooler setup. Okay, so try this fragrance out, and I just want to leave it, like Dior Homme Intense, my signature scent. One of them is Prada Amber as well. Okay, have a nice day, have a nice weekend, and do apologize once again for the noises. We live in Bangladesh, cannot do, even you live in the best place, it's always going to be noisy. Have a nice day, and see you soon. Take care.